Hey guys, Derek here. I wanted to talk really quick about a topic that's super important to me because I hear this all the time. So, why, when we're dealing with our cyber insurance, why do we not just skip to the cyber insurance part, right? We go through all of the cybersecurity steps and the risk assessments and everything. Why not just skip all that time and energy and the financial investment and just jump right into a cyber insurance policy? Well, this video is going to explain why. So we have a 4-step process that's assess, secure. Once you've assessed, you know what you need to secure. Once you've secured, that you have a reasonably manageable amount of risk. Once you have a manageable amount of risk, you can pass that off to an insurance company by binding an insurance policy on that remaining necessary risk that you need to operate your organization or your business. After that, you continuously review your cybersecurity and cyber risk management standing. You don't just insure and forget about it. This is not a fire and forget situation. This is a discipline. So, on the assessment, this is to identify what your current risk exposures are as an organization. During that process, your insurance coverage is reviewed if you already have some. We want to identify whether or not you're actually compliant with that insurance policy. Something like 20 to 26% of businesses out there actually have a cyber insurance policy. A very, very, very small percentage of that group is actually compliant with their insurance policies. What I mean by that is they're probably not going to get covered if they do have a claim, but we're going to get to that here in a minute. Let's talk about the risk assessment, what's in there. We want to calculate what your financial risk is. So we want to know what the cost of a data breach is going to be. That will determine what level of coverage, what your coverages need to be. We look at data analysis, data in motion, data at rest, team assessments, make sure your team isn't going to do something, make that one wrong click that ends your organization or causes a data breach that causes you all kinds of trouble. Identify vulnerabilities on your network and then identify mitigations for those vulnerabilities. Step 2 is to put in your proactive cyber risk management and comprehensive business and end user IT support solutions. This is the step 2 secure step. So what most people have are anywhere between 2 and 4 of these items with a typical managed IT provider. Some IT providers will say they're doing cybersecurity and things like that, but putting a really long password on your Wi-Fi isn't the end of your cybersecurity management. Everybody does a little bit of cybersecurity. Even end users do. When you set a password for your email, that is cybersecurity, but it's not a complete picture of your cybersecurity and proper risk management. So this that you're looking at here is the proactive cyber risk management, and it's comprehensive. This is all the things that you are going to have in your business in order to be compliant with a decent cyber insurance policy. Okay? Once all this is in order, now you've eliminated unnecessary risk. You can then bind with an insurance company and be compliant with an actual good insurance policy. So, the difference between your breach response plan with or without this process. If you're not on our plan now, you're on this left side. You have a current breach response plan of hoping for the best. Okay? My grandmother always said, hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Which are you? If you're not on a cybersecurity plan that is comparable to ours, there are other companies out there that do it, but very few that I've seen who we go in and we do an assessment and a company passes with flying colors. There's usually something wrong. You want to make sure that you are aligned properly with your insurance policy and other regulatory bodies. So right now, if you're not on a good, solid cybersecurity plan, your plan is to hope for the best. So this plan is 4 steps. The plan that our customer's on is 5 steps. It's basically the same thing. Your day is not a good day when you get hacked, but our customers know that they can call their insurance agent on the right side plan. Being prepared for the worst means your 4th step of your plan is to call your insurance agent and have him start getting your money on the way. So that's the important part, that you're not paying for it. That's what we want to make sure goes well on your on the day that you have a data breach. Okay? So on one way, you pay, the business owner pays. And likely this is the kind of thing that can put you out of business. We're talking an average of $955,000 to execute a proper data breach. Okay, so why don't we just skip to the insure step? That's what this video is all about, right? Well, I have been the dedicated CIO for several hundred businesses over the course of the last 12 years, going on 13 now. One thing that I am constantly getting in my inbox is the cyber insurance policies, applications, and policies. Okay, they want me to review their policies, they want me to fill out the applications for them, what have you. So something I noticed in March of 2021, where most of these cyber insurance applications were about 3 pages long. By September of 2021, they had jumped up to 11 pages. Now, why is this happening? Insurance companies are setting the stage for 2 things. One is gross negligence. They want to find a way to basically point the finger back at their policyholder and say that they were negligent. And the second thing is failure to follow or failure to maintain, depending on how the policy is actually worded. So they're going to say that you were failing to follow the standards of the policy, or you failed to maintain the standards. Like somebody turned off multi-factor authentication, or somebody had a password that wasn't strong enough, or somebody diverted from your policy because it wasn't properly enforced. Got you in trouble, or it may not even be the thing that got you in trouble. They just found that one of these boxes was improperly checked on the forensic investigation after you got breached. They find out that one of these boxes maybe shouldn't have been checked, and then they deny your claim for gross negligence or failure to follow, failure to maintain. So this is the new reality. Insurance companies are not going to lose this battle. They're going to continue to increase the standards. They're going to continue to make sure that they're charging enough for their policies by increasing their rates 50, 200%. Okay? They're going to put things in their policy applications like requirements that assertions be true and complete. They're going to put this legal mumbo jumbo in these applications to make sure that they can get out of paying a claim. They want to collect the premium from you and then not pay the claim. So when I hear somebody say, well, we already have insurance, or we're getting a good insurance policy, or let's just skip to the insurance part, this is something that I personally actively am educating cyber insurance agents about. Cyber insurance agents. If you're a cyber insurance agent, reach out to me, ask about our CIRP program, CIRP, Cyber Insurance Risk Partners. We have a program for you where we can help you understand what needs to happen before you sell one of your policyholders, one of your clients, a cyber insurance policy. Insurance agents sell homeowners insurance policies. One of the legal requirements to sell a homeowner's insurance policy is a home inspection. The cybersecurity risk assessment is essentially the equivalent to a home inspection for a homeowner's insurance policy. So just understand that you can't even get a homeowner's insurance policy without the inspection. It's not allowed. So I don't understand, and a lot of insurance agents, after we educate them, and a lot of insurance agents who have been in the cyber insurance field as a focus for a long time, don't understand why the inspection process doesn't have the same requirements as it does with the other types of insurance policies. When you get life insurance, you have to do a medical checkup, right? A lot of times anyway, okay? So once you are assessed, you know what your risk is, then you can secure yourself, make sure that you don't have any unnecessary risk, and then you get an insurance policy and you enforce your compliance. Lastly, that 4th step, which is extremely important, review. We establish and follow your roadmap. We make sure that we're staying ahead of any changes, and we stay on top of this 4-step process: assess, secure, insure, and review. If you have a policy that your insurance agent sold you without doing a cybersecurity risk assessment from a cybersecurity company, not from the insurance carrier, not from the cyber insurance agent's buddy, from a legit cyber insurance, cyber risk management, cybersecurity company who can actually do an assessment, you're probably not compliant with your policy, from my experience. So Reach out to us if you have any questions. Our website's down here in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Thank you for letting me rant today, and I hope everybody is doing well.